Welcome back to In the Huddle. MLB is back. It's going to be a good episode. I'm Gavin.
I'm Mally. Let's get started. To start things off, we're going to get into trivia, and I'll start trivia. And my question is, how many holes are found in a standard bowling ball?
3.
Correct.
All right.
That was an easy
That
one.
was a really easy one.
Yeah, I told you.
All right, 1 point for me, 0 points for Mally, but he didn't even answer yet. All right, this one's kind of easy.
All right.
How many seconds does a basketball player have to inbound the ball until they get a violation?
It's either 5 or 10. I'm going to go 5.
5 seconds? That's right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 1-1.
All right, my silver question is, which colors make up the Olympic rings?
Which colors?
Yeah.
There's at least how many? There's 6, right?
There's...
Or is there 7?
5.
There's only 5?
1, 2, 3,
Oh, yeah, you may be right. Yeah.
4, 5.
Okay. So blue,
Yeah,
red,
yeah,
black,
yeah,
white.
no,
Fudge! It's yellow and green.
yeah.
I don't know why I said white.
Oh, you got that wrong.
That's not a point. Can't count it. Can't count
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Damn, I don't know why I said white. I knew. Damn. Alright. The first NBA game held out of the U.S. was held in what country?
Mexico.
Nope. Japan. Let's go. I'm still in it. Alright. 1-1 still headed into the final round. Mally.
The mathematical term pearlite spheroid describes what shape of which piece of equipment?
Oh. Whoa. Okay. I can't even pronounce that. Well, it's not a sphere. It's like a normal ball. So it's not soccer, baseball. I'm gonna say. I'd say football, right?
Yeah,
It
correct,
is
yeah.
football? Let's go. Alright, 2-1. Mally has to get this right to tie it up and send it into overtime.
Alright.
It's a tough one, though. Alright. Which MLB team set the record for the lowest attendance at a game, with only 347 fans there?
NBA game?
No, my fault. MLB.
MLB?
So baseball. Want me to give you like 3 options?
Oh, yeah.
This is a tough one. Alright. Washington Nationals,
Uh-huh.
Pittsburgh Pirates, and Miami Marlins.
Go Miami.
He got it right.
Yeah!
He got it right. He ties it up.
Do you know how I got that right?
How?
I saw you look down at the card and read it.
Bro, I tried to do that for all of them. Alright. We'll have to go into overtime round. It's all tied up, 2-2, headed to overtime. Mally, give me your question first, or my question first.
Alright, my question is a golf question.
Oh god.
And it is, in golf, if you score a 2 on a par 5, what is your score on that hole referred to as?
Like a name or a number?
A name.
Oh, you get a 2 on a par 5?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 300 par? I don't know, I'm not really good at this stuff. I'm gonna say eagle.
No.
What is it?
It's an albatross or a double eagle.
Man, I don't know that.
I knew that.
Alright, you better get this one wrong. I'm trying to go into another round.
Alright.
I do not want to lose. Alright. When was the first ever Super Bowl? Year.
1943.
Wrong. 1967. Threw him off. Let's go. On to another round. We're doing gold questions this time. So we're on to double overtime.
Great.
Mally, hit me with my question.
You know what? I want you to go.
You want to make it first? Alright. The longest golf putt ever was recorded by Fergus. I can't pronounce the last name, and I don't feel like being disrespectful. On November 6, 2001 at St. Andrews. In feet, how long was it? Longest
21 feet.
putt, I said.
Yeah.
21 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's 375 feet.
What?
I was setting you up for failure. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Look at that. 375 feet.
Come
on.
This is... So,
If I don't get this one, we're going to call it a tie because we don't want to make it too long. But come on, I need to get this for the win.
when did the NHL begin to use 2 referees in each game?
What? Oh.
Sorry, I'm just so excited because you're going to get it wrong.
Bro, I need a specific year, like Super Bowl. When did they start using 2 referees?
Mm-hmm.
1993. What is it?
You gotta run.
I know, obviously.
1998.
Bro, I was within 5. Damn, that was close. Alright, and that is going to wrap up trivia. We tied 2-2 after 2 overtimes.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, the MLB is back. Yesterday was opening day, so we're going to do a little recap, go over the games. Starting off, my New York Mets played the Marlins. They won 5-3. Max Scherzer had a pretty good win here. He's 1-0 now. He had 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, but 6 strikeouts. And it was a pretty good game for the Mets overall. Brandon Nimmo came up with 3 RBIs, pretty much led the way for the Mets offensively.
And the next game is the New York Yankees versus the Giants. Yankees got the dub, 5-0.
Yeah, and this was huge. Aaron Judge, in his first at-bat of 2023, hits a homer. Pretty sure it went like dead center. And this is just crazy. Picking up where he left off.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait.
So, good day for Aaron Judge. He also had an RBI in the bottom of the 7th that got him up to 5 runs, and then they just held it 5-0. Next, the Braves beat the Nationals. The Orioles beat the Red Sox.
The Blue Jays beat the
Cardinals. That was a very close game, 10-9. The Astros, World Series champions last year, starting off with a loss. They lose to the White Sox 3-2. Padres also had a long run in the playoffs last year. They lost 7-2 against the Rockies. Dodgers, I mean, they're always good. They won 8-2 on the Diamondbacks. And one big game was the Phillies-Rangers. Jacob deGrom making his debut for the Rangers after leaving the Mets last year. And this was a rough one. He pitched 3 2/3 innings, gave up 6 extra base hits, 5 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 0 walks, but he made 73 pitches in only 3 2/3 inning. Not a good day for him. Despite that, the Phillies were up 5-0. Texas came back to get the win 11-7 on opening day. Phillies' rough start were in the World Series last year. But Jacob deGrom did not look good in his first start.
No.
You think he's gonna continue that way, or you think he's gonna you think it was kind of just like a bad off day for him?
Well,
Or do you think he's gonna come back?
it's not really like NFL where you just have 18 games where you could just be consistently bad for 18 games straight.
There's 162 games.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like he's going to be fine at one point.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
There's no way that someone could just be bad for a whole season straight.
Yeah, or at least not have any good. But like, do you think at the end of the season will he have had a good season or bad season? Like overall,
Mediocre.
like yeah, I don't know. I think if he keeps pitching like this, he's gonna have a horrible season. Definitely got to turn some things around. But definitely was a weird sighting to see Jacob deGrom not having a good day.
Yeah.
Especially like that bad. Like on the Mets, he'd have a couple off days, but his off days on the Mets were considered like 3 runs.
Yeah.
Which isn't that bad. But like for him, you know what I mean? Because he's held to a higher standard since he's been considered the best pitcher in the MLB the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So to come out like this is a rare sighting. But overall, it was a fun opening day, especially for you and me. Yankees and Mets both getting dubs.
Yeah.
That will come to an end eventually, though. And Subway Series, I believe, is in July. Definitely can't wait for that. But next games are on today. There's only 5 games on today. Mets are playing again today, though. Yankees play tomorrow.
Yep.
And so let us know in the comments below what you thought of opening day and if your team got their first win.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Mets.
No.
Next up, we're going to end the episode with some start, bench, cut. This time we're going to do all-time NFL players. I'm giving 3 all-time receivers, and Mally is going to give 3 all-time running backs. Who are your 3?
The 3 that I picked is Emmitt Smith, Jim Brown, and Barry Sanders.
Alright, for this one, I think, like, career-wise, Emmitt Smith was better, but if we're talking talent on, like, my current roster, I'm starting Barry Sanders, benching Emmitt Smith, and I'm cutting Jim Brown, as much as it kills me to say that because he's just one of the best all time. But I think when it comes down to talent, Barry Sanders is just, I think, the best one there.
And fantasy points.
Yeah, facts. Even though fantasy didn't exist. But Emmitt Smith obviously had, like, the better career because Barry Sanders retired young. But if we're talking, like, talent and who I want on my roster, start Sanders, bench Emmitt Smith, and cut Jim Brown.
I like that.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Alright. For my 3 all-time receivers, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and Michael Irvin. This is a tough one. Mainly between two. Do you want to give mine first?
Yeah.
Alright, personally, I would start Jerry Rice. I think personally he's the best all-time receiver. He's just crazy talent. Then, as much as it kills me to say this, I would bench Randy Moss and cut Michael Irvin. Obviously, I love Michael Irvin, Dallas Cowboy, number 88. I think, obviously, he was, like, super good, but like Jim Brown, I'd have to cut him. The other two were just better. So I'm starting Rice, benching Moss, and cutting Michael Irvin.
I'm going to also cut him, and I'm
Irvin.
going to just switch Randy Moss.
And Jerry Rice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start I'm gonna bench Jerry Rice and start
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
It's close between the two of them.
Yeah.
But I think
Just depends.
personally,
on your
I
opinion.
think Jerry Rice was better. But yeah.
Yeah.
And that is gonna wrap up start bench cut. Time to break the huddle. Thank you for watching. I'm Gavin.
I'm Mally.
Make sure to check us out on Instagram
Spotify.
and YouTube.
We'll see you next time.
Break.